I'm crazy, Captain.
Yes.
Easy going right there. Look in here. One more to go.
VRware. Our passion is for the future. I'm crazy, Captain.
Yes.
Easy going right there. Look in here. One more to go. VRware. Our passion is for the future.
When I want, yeah, jealous me.
Hello everybody, welcome to VRML 1. My name is JG. With us today we have MattMeeko, and of course, on the oh-so amazing cameras, we have Newton Dad. Today we have Overkill versus Instinct for their first matches for this week, and for the first thing we can notice, this is a New York Kings. This isn't the Season 4 Champions, this is now Instinct. So, as its new name, I think it's nice. I actually think it's a really cool name, and obviously some really cool people, and of course we've got the oh-so-famous Overkill with some all-around well-known names: Anubis, Ghost Tuck, Knife Rich, Gunny Snaw, Frozen Scorpio, and Robbins. And of course, on Instinct, the New York Kings, Osculasator. Is that how you said it? Oculasator, thank you. Ender, Cruisin', and Strimbitsky. But, other than that, MattMeeko, how's it going?
JG, I am doing great. New York who? Who needs New York? Forget about New York. Instinct's where it's at. I'm excited for this game. Instinct, Overkill. Two great teams. It's going to be a fun match and a great start, at least for my casting season. I can't ask for a better start.
I am so excited. Gotta agree with you on that, and it is... I don't know, I'm excited to see how, at least from Instinct, is that they're the new Season 4 winners, breaking that Ignite streak, or the Joker streak, however you'd like to say it. Is this fire just fueled on? Because, I mean... I'm curious to see how this is going to be responded, if how Ignite's going to respond once they are playing again. Nonetheless, the bells have now started, and MattMeeko, for this first round, I want you to take away the honors and start us off.
Sounds great. Thank you, JG. Instinct, Overkill, here we go. These two teams, let's see who's going to win this joust. And both seasons have started for these teams. A headbutt here from Overkill. Well, unable to recover that disc, though. And it'll be slapped out. Oh, just misses there, Oculasator. It will be recovered from Anubis. He's going to put a shot towards goal, and just off the post, JG. Just a little bit low.
It was unfortunate, but for the side of Overkill, their recovery is still strong. Even though they missed, they're still going to be pushing up. Anubis going to give the pass down to Knife. Knife going to look for a cut pass, but Oculasator will be there for the stun and save the day once again. Instinct knows what's up, as now it will be sent right down through for the stack. Ender with the possession, Ender with the shot, and Ender with the bounce, but go for another shot, but Anubis will intercept that.
And now recovered by Gunny Saul. He tries to get it clear, but unable to get it through mid. Oculasator also missing that disc. It will be picked up by Cruisin'. Slaps it down to Oculasator. He's taking his time here. We'll tap that one back to Cruisin' again. We'll reset. Slowly working their way up. Oculasator has the disc now, working his way towards Bubble. He's looking for a pass, gets the stun off, comes off a post, up behind backboard, the fake from Strimbitsky, and finally he puts that one by the goaltender. A 2-0 lead here for Instinct.
1 minute and 11 seconds. I was speaking in reverse there. It took for this first goal. Now I'm curious to see how it is going to be dealt with, as now Overkill has the joust advantage. A nice juke at that from Strimbitsky, as now Anubis. QB gonna set that down to Knife, and a Knife gonna get a nice cross pass down to Gunny right before it will be intercepted with a little bit of fumbling from both sides. But at that, Oculasator will go for the bounce shot and make it in. You are nuts. Just hitting that so easily. Now, Instinct up 5.
What a shot. That rolled off the post, too, just making its way in there. But a beautiful shot from Oculasator. And now down 5. Overkill finds themselves. Anubis here will get this off all the way down the field. Oh, just missing it is Robbins, and he'll get stunned as well for some extra punishment. Strimbitsky now will throw this one down. He finds Ender. Ender looking for another pass, has a man on him. He'll clear that one all the way down through mid.
Oh, no.
And back off. Oh, he goes with a bounce shot and just misses it off the bottom post, off the back. Gunny Saw here will recover and intercepted by Ender. Ender
amazing. Oh, my God. Go
I
ahead.
don't know what to say. That shot from Ender just missing it. But, another pass through the bubble, JG. So many close chances here.
Add that. Sorry. Oh, my gosh. I'm still thinking of that. Instinct. Amazing plays. Ender with the almost full court shot at that, but Overkill now gonna put the pressure on and respond with a 19 meter per second shot from Robbins. 54 seconds to respond. what a fight there on the side of Overkill's defense, but still they recovered. Great feat from both sides at that, but now for the first time, Instinct with the just advantage.
And this one picked up now. Oculusator will get this pass out to Ender. Ender trying to look to respond, help his team respond here after that goal. Cruising now back to Ender. Ender cutting towards the bubble. He has a pass to Strimbisky, but a great interception from Knife Rich. And Robbins now will clear this one through mid. It gets caught there. But there's Gunny Saw to clear this one off, and that one's also not as close as Ender's, but another bounce attempt there. It is picked up. Strimbisky now. Great pass to Oculusator, quickly working their way down the field. Stacks are back for Overkill, though, so they'll have to slow this one down a little bit.
Now, Cruisin' gonna try and pass it up to Ender, but the connection will not be there, and that's gonna be sent down through. Overkill having the open opportunity, go for the shot. The bounce won't be red for the first one, but for the second will be slammed in by Robbins. Robbins doing a hefty toll for the side of Overkill, and giving them the 4 points that they had. Now, 2 goals no response for the side of Instinct. So, what a feat from Overkill, and once again, let's see how New York Kings can start this off with a really nice fast QB. Strem sending that down to Ender.
Ender now will pick up this disc. He has it. Gets a pass off to Cruisin'. Cruisin' at double diamond, slowly working his way up. Looking for a pass, trying to pull maybe a defenseman on him too. Oculusator has it. Oh, he tries to juke around Gunny. They both stun each other out. This will be... Oh, Anubis is unable to grab that disc off of the ceiling there. And Ender, now the disc is kept in for Instinct. Ender to Oculusator, bops it back to Cruisin'. Cruisin' up top. Oh, just misses Ender with that pass. Luckily, Oculusator there to pick it up. He puts a shot off the post up top. And now this will be picked up. Again, Instinct keeping on the pressure, JG.
Strabitsky now going to give a nice send to Ender. Ender just going to crawl, trying to find a pass. Will make the reset down to Cruisin'. Cruisin' now going to try across to Strem, back and fumble at that. Anubis will take advantage of it and get it all the way sent through, as now these Stacks are gonna try and fight for it, and Instinct gonna get the first grab, but right before Anubis will get that repossession.
Anubis now on the floor here, juking around a little bit. He'll get this one over to Knife Rich. Knife Rich under the goal to Gunny Saw. He pushes up towards goal and it just misses. I don't know if there's a pass or shot, but either way, it missed. And stolen by Instinct. They'll throw this one all the way down the other side of the arena. Stacks a little bit broken up now, but first to get there is Ender. He has 2 men if he wants to beat, but he'll actually decide not to do that and passes over to Oculusator, who is cutting towards goal into the bubble. Under to Ender. Ender shoots and puts that one past Robbins. 7-4, the side of Instinct.
A little bit weird there, but you know, a goal's a goal, and at least for the first round, you got to make sure you make a huge impression, so you just build up that fire, and we're starting to see that from Instinct. Will they get the response that they needed, and maybe they just need to have a little bit of a startup before they just started popping off shots, or it's just Overkill just putting in their feet and just doing amazing, and we could see it as this is a pretty back and forth game. Only a 3-point difference, so now Knife Rich gonna try and pop that up to one of the members of Overkill, not right before Cruisin' will get that cleared through, but fumbled, as now Ender will get a nice send through all the way down to Overkill's side.
And now chasing after this disc is Ender. He has Robbins on him. He'll get this pass back to Cruisin'. Cruisin' now to Oculusator. Oculusator fakes a pass. Juking on the wall here, trying to bait Anubis. He gets the pass over to Strabisky, the shot! And he puts that through. Another goal here for the side of Instinct. And after, I'd say, that middle of the game, JG, they were a little bit sloppy. It seems like they're starting to clean things up now.
Yeah. Couldn't agree with you anymore. Just to give a little bit of a shout out, you got Salty Tortoise, Instinct, Inflict, your neighbor, EJP, I think I saw a name. But besides that, we love you guys. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Instinct versus Overkill is now, Overkill, excuse me, are now trying to pressure up, trying to get another point to respond so they can have enough time and have a bit of leeway so they aren't stressing. As now Anubis is going to go for the shot, but it will not connect, as that will be sent down through as Robin now with a repossession. As no, Strabitsky with the steal and a little bit of airtime.
And a great recovery there, though, from Overkill. Gunnysaw will pick this up, puts this one towards goal, and just misses. Just misses that three-pointer. That would have been huge with a minute 45 left here. The clear intercepted again from Anubis. Pressure staying on here from Overkill. He'll slowly work his way up towards the bubble. Gets a pass off to Gunnysaw. Gunnysaw off a boot. Tries to make maybe one too many moves, and that's stolen by Oculusator and cleared down, actually out to mid.
Trubisky now going to try and get a pop-up, trying to see where that can go, potentially to a teammate's hands, but now there's going to be an open goal for just a second. Anubis with the disc, going to go for the one-on-one, stun out Strembitsky, unable to try and save that, and now only a 3-point difference. Overkill is still putting in their work, and they are still fighting hard in this first round.
Yeah, they are still in this, only down 3 now. There was a lot of people in goal there on that one. A lot of chaos happening there. Instinct now will bring this disc up. Oculusator gets this all the way down to Strembitsky. He has an open goal. He's going to make that all day, every day, JG. You can't give him an open shot like that.
I saw it coming from a mile away. So Strembitsky going to get a phenomenal shot there. Only 8 seconds, the quickest shot of this game by far. As now Overkill is going to have no time, but it just conceded. Yeah, that's pretty much time. And Instinct now coming in with the first round win, but I still got to give it to Overkill, as once again I've said this multiple times over and over again. Overkill is putting in the work that they need to respond well against, of course, yeah, just the the Season 4 champions. Yet you're still putting your feet, as that's going to be one more shot in, knowing that you're still going to be putting in fight for the second round. Crazy play, Matt. What do you got to say about this first round? What stood out big? Oh my gosh, I can't speak. Screw you, Newton Dad. I'm kidding. I can't. It's hard.
Speaking is difficult sometimes.
Yes.
It's okay, JG.
Not my major.
I know that round there, I have to say, Overkill had a chance to take this game, and they just missed a few shots. And if you're Instinct, that definitely has to worry you. Coming off of the championship, though, sometimes teams will come out a little bit rusty. There was a lot of plays from Instinct that just didn't connect in that halfway point of the game that really let Overkill back in. They really left the door open. But they cleaned things up, and then it went back the opposite way. Overkill, a nail in the coffin there to leave a wide open 3 to Strembitsky. They only down 3 and had enough time. They didn't need to put that much pressure on. But gave that open look, and that was pretty much the end of the game there.
Yeah, well said. Thank you so much. As now, second round is upon us. Let's see how both sides are going to respond. Honestly, I'm going to be rooting for, obviously, the team that's down for right now. So Overkill, I want to see them try and put in all that effort to see what they could do against the Season 4 champions and or Instinct. But now, MattMeeko, once again, do the honors of taking this away.
Joust here will be won by Oculusator. He'll headbutt that one down. And oh, actually, he misses the recovery. And another miss there from Strembitsky. But Cruisin will pick this one up, and he will try to tap this back to Ender, who does recover this disc. On the floor now. We'll find Oculusator. Oculusator has some pressure on him. He gets it back to Strembitsky. Oh, but a great stun! And Overkill will get this disc out. So close to a goal there.
So much happening in that so little of time, as now Aka's gonna just stand still. Oh my gosh, you cannot do that. That's gonna be popped up. Strem trying to go for a pass to Ender possibly, or just straight through, but Gunnysaw will get this all the way cleared. Ak just is, yeah, and then that happens, just bounces all around. What is this game? This is crazy. There's too much happening. I can't handle it. Oh my gosh. Oh my god! I just got the best quote ever and the best clip of my life right there. I swear. There's happening too much, and then Ak with the long shot from 47 meters away. What a shot at that!
That's unimpressive. It wasn't 50 meters. What a shot there from Oculusator. My goodness. They didn't like that they were denied from right in front of the goal, so Oculus Air's like, you know what, we're just going to score from half court. Why not? And here comes Overkill now looking to respond from that great shot. Can they do one of their own? I guess not. They're going to try to just score any way they can, I guess. I do get a missed pass here. Will be recovered by Ender. Puts one towards goal off the backboard and a little bit high. And that will go all the way back down through tunnel, GG.
Reset. Now with the possession. Just gonna be juking around trying to find the open opportunity, but no. At least for right now, Robbins finding the possession, but stolen by Ender. A little bit of back and forth. Robbins with the disc, Robbins with the send through, but unfortunately will bounce off the shield. Gunny Snow now with the possession will make the reset.
And now Anubis now over to Nafrich. He has this one over to Robbins. Robbins juking on the wall, looking for someone to pass to. Has nothing yet. Does find Anubis. He passes this up to Gunny Saw, but he was already stunned out. Oculus Later will clear that all the way down the other side of the field. Now the stack's coming in, all for Instinct, but that bounces off Nest. The pressure kept on, and Strambisky will take a shot up from shoulder. 3-pointer and a 6-point lead for Instinct. Quick response.
That did not look real. I just saw that on the stream from Newton Dad's angle. That just looked unreal. It was just a shot at that, and it just went flying into goal. Overkill. Now with the QB once again, or the just advantage. Anubis getting the juice off at the start. Gunny now going to make the cross pass down to Knife. They have a good start here. They just need to make sure they do it well. And yeah, the resets coming in. Those are strong. Will be fumbled, and Strem with the possession. Strem with the shot. Let's see how this bounce is going to go. And Ender going to find the repossession. 23 seconds. Instinct finding their spot. Now 8 unanswered points. Let's see how this game can play out.
Yeah, this is a lot different script from round one.
Bang, bang.
They are, bang bang plays. Instinct really not missing right now. Overkill's needs to stop the bleeding. They need a goal right here. As Gunny Saw now will reset this to Anubis. They're slowly trying to work their way into the zone. A lot of pressure here from Instinct. Great pass out to Robbins. Now he's on the ceiling. He has some men coming toward, or people coming into the bubble here. This is over to Nafrich. It'll hit this one off the post. A great pass and an even better shot. And they did stop the bleeding, JG.
And you're going to do it with that type of shot. Kudos. Kudos. That was just a phenomenal connection. Phenomenal placement. Now their first 2-pointer of this game. For the first time in this second round, it is Instinct with the possession. Not going to get the send through. The connections won't be there, and now Anubis with the possession and the send through to make a little bit of a self pass, but you know, it's okay. If you still have the disc and your team still has the possession, why does it matter? You know, just make sure you got enough time and you're goaling.
And now this disc picked up on ceiling. Strambisky will bounce this off to Ender. Ender now all the way through top mid. This disc will be all the way down. Oh, took a bounce off of Geo there. That could have been interesting. But Overkill will just send this one back out through the tunnel here. From Robbins, it's stuck in the top trap. And just bounced around here at mid. Intercepted. Robbins now looking to go the other way. He's looking around to see if he has a stack coming towards him. Ooh, a great pass back there to avoid getting stunned out. And now Anubis. Great passes here coming from Overkill. This one's being brought up by Robbins. He's on the floor looking for someone to pass to. And that will be Nafrich, who will give the disc over to. And now over to Gunny Saw. Gunny Saw, not seeing an open man, finally finds Anubis. Anubis puts a pass actually underneath to Robbins. He's waiting. Some stuns coming in for both teams. Nafrich from the shield, but a great play there. I think from Ender, but Anubis picks it back up. And all that pressure there finally amounts to a goal for Overkill.
The amount of dipsy doodling from Anubis was just insane. Just juking everyone from the side of Instinct. Did it so well to give them their second point. Now 4 points, half of Instinct's points. They're starting to, that heal is starting to feel even better. It feels euphoric as now Overkill is actually going to get a blessing right here as Robbins will get the possession. Will not take the best of it, but Anubis will just take their time and it will get stolen by Strambisky. As an interception comes through, but Ender will still idolize that and get that cleared.
He had a chance there from Overkill to bring this into a one-possession game. That was a mistake there, and back the other way comes Instinct to punish them for that miss. Strimbitsky, or Oculusator, sorry, loses that disc to Anubis. And Anubis now will try to tap this one out. It is picked up by Robbins. He'll clear it all the way down into Instinct zone. It's picked up. Robbins with the shot and the three-pointer. A 1-point game here. 7 straight goals from Overkill.
What? Robbins is the MVP. Oh my gosh, I need to check this replay because that was just the position, just the style, the look of it, just the power behind that shot was just motivating. As now Strimbitsky already with possession. We will fumble a little bit as Robbins once again gonna find it, but no, the interception from the side of Instinct as Ender will try and get the possession, but Anubis with the reset down to knife and get that cleared all the way out through tunnels.
And now back the other way. This will be picked up by Robbins. It puts the shot off the post. That would have given him a 2-point lead. Oh, Gunny saw now to Bowtie. And he'll go up the ceiling here. Oh, it's stolen, but Robbins grabs it right back. He says, no, that's mine. But does have a missed pass there over to Anubis. And Anubis has the pressure on. Oh, makes a great play, gets around Ender, but the pass goes to no one. And Oculusator will be the first one to pick that up. Be thrown all the way down the other end. The stack for Instinct is too fast as it hits off a Geo and stays at tunnel. And this one's still at mid. They're trying to get this one out.
So now Ak will get that potential cloud shot. If you don't know, there's a certain angle that you can get that can just give a perfect shot right into goal. As now Cruisin' gonna juke around on Geo, trying to find the connection, but Gunny will be there to get the interception through. Minute 40 left, and Robbins now with the possession. Robbins gonna get that sent through to Anubis. That's gonna be a amazing bounce pass, cut pass down to Knife, and that will be sent through. A point lead for the side of Overkill with a minute and a half left on the clock. What did Overkill do? Because now they are on fire. Whatever they did, they are doing well, and they are just working with it as now Instinct now has to they got to put in the effort to make sure that they can seal this in 2 rounds.
The Overkill making Instinct nervous. The pressure is on. Up by 1. They'll get this one through mid. Actually, it will be intercepted by Cruisin'. Cruisin' now a quick pass to Ender. Ender finds Oculusator. He's waiting, cuts towards the bubble. He'll just take the shot. Anubis there had to think about Strimbitsky, who was right below him. And Oculusator will find the goal, and Instinct says, no, let's calm down. We're okay. We're okay. Your channel points are okay, everyone in chat. Who voted for us. You're good. 1-point game, 35 seconds here, JG. Let's see what happens.
Yep, as that's going to be a fast start for the side of Overkill, but actually an interception from Anubis. They have the open opportunity here. Almost, but unfortunately it will be Cruisin' at the goal. Overkill having a little bit of fumbling, but they have the time. If that happens, that's not going to be good, as Ender's going to get that set down through. Nobody's on the other side. This is an opportunity, as now Anubis is going to get a phenomenal slap through, but that looks like we are going to be out of time. So close. We're at the tips of a 3rd round against Overkill versus Instinct, but unfortunately, Instinct will take this in a 2.
Wow. That looked like that round was just going to be a blowout. It was a write-off. You're going to say, okay, of course, Instinct had a slow first round, but they came back in round 2 and just wiped the floor with Overkill. And then Overkill came back with 7 straight points. Or actually, sorry, 9 straight points. Took the lead. And then Instinct had to work their way back and took the lead only with 34 seconds left. That was amazing, JG. They really turned that around so quickly.
Phenomenal. I'm surprised. I've got my eyes on Overkill now because I had certain thoughts and honestly I was wrong. And I'm so happy to see all these changes happening, at least for the side of North America. I haven't really checked up that much on OCE or EU, but I know there are some changes that are happening through. I would be shocked if there wasn't. But I think that was amazing, honestly. Just the way that Overkill had, I think that is a worthy team against Instinct, because It's pretty much, at least for me. I know people might say, no, you're wrong, but I think if you're talking about like same level teams that have like same MMR, it's a game of rock, paper, scissors. What team has that you don't have can change up the game entirely. If you're rock and they're paper, well, who's going to win? It's going to be paper, obviously. I've always kind of thought of that as like, why did this team lose? If they're kind of just like hard stuck in diamond, let's say, and they just got to keep on winning. But enough of my rambling. We have another game, MattMeeko. Honey Badgers versus Genesis happening very, very soon. So we're going to have a very quick intermission. But until then, we'll see you guys in a couple minutes. We'll talk to you later.
Yes.
Easy going right there. Hold your hands. One more to go.
Alrighty, everybody, welcome back to VRML 1. If you haven't seen us already for our first stream, my name is JG. With me today, I'm MattMeeko, and of course, the one and only amazing camera perspective. Always gets all the action in the camera. It is Newton Dad. Today with us, we have the Honey Badgers. I can give off the names. Hello, Ben CGF. But for the side of Honey Badgers, we have Fallout Cast, Cincy, SoCal VR. Hold on. Let me just read the actual. I was reading the roster, but I can read what's on the actual teams. For the side of, oh my gosh, hello. For the side of, I'm so sorry. I got this. Deep friend, out. For the side of the Honey Badgers, it's YOLO Man, Cincy, Dewey Blank, and Fallout Cast. And for the side of Genesis, CD, JRC Live. JC3 Live, JRH, and Anomaly, which is actually a mod in my chat and has been very helpful, so thank you so much. But I've been mumbling too much, Matt. Take it away. Let me catch some breath. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, this is one of those cast my matches. So if you don't know, there are channel points you can go down there and redeem to get your match casted. But that was, here we go. Both teams are actually ready already, JG. So if you'd like to, I'll let you take this one away.
I'd love to. Finally, we broke the streak of you claiming all of the starting matches, but nonetheless,
Whoa.
let's see how. Yeah. Nonetheless, it is actually going to be Genesis with the fast stack, head bouncing through. Actually, Dewey Blank got to get the first catch, but stolen. Yellow Man got to find it, but not right before JC will be there. Since he got to find it, but the interception, the fight, and finally will be bounced in such a weird position. It will be fumbled, and it will be Dewey Blank actually finding the possession, going for the one-on-one, and going for the top pocket, and making it in 26 seconds. Honey Badgers in the lead.
So that play pretty much was, there was a cluster of players up in trap. The disc got out, and Dewey Blank found a way to put it in. That was insane, the amount of stuns right in that top trap there. Honey Badgers will start this game with a lead. CD now. Over to JC3 Live. He'll slowly start to work his way up through mid, looking for someone to pass to, trying to fake out the stack. Will get it to one and only. Gets it right back as he gets stunned out. Not really able to move with this stack here. They're putting some good pressure on. Finally, able to find it through mid to CD.
CD. Oh. Go ahead.
Here, bring it up as JC3 Live. He gets stunned out. One and only behind the net to CD. He's dropping down, takes a shot. And it's YOLO Man unable to get a hand on it. And this game is tied at 2.
A little bit of a slow start, but I think it's starting to pace up. So curious to see how this is going to play out. Because, I mean, at least for your first game, at least in VRML, because that's what's happening right now. We're seeing most of teams' first matches. So he got some time to warm up mentally and just playing in VRML as my camera was, oh my gosh, my controller disconnected from me. That's why it wasn't working. But everyone's just got to warm up. So I think the second round is going to be a lot more action paced, or at least right now. Strats are coming out as there's amazing passing plays by the side of Honey Badger as Dewey Blank will get that shot out in the self goal. Unfortunate, but still nonetheless, Honey Badger is going to be up 2.
Unfortunately, CD did get his head on that disc, but it wasn't enough as it bounced in off both posts before going in. So unfortunate there. In goalies, sometimes you could do everything right to try to make that save and get everything in front of that disc, and it'll still find a way to slowly bounce in. As JC3 Live again has this slow work up here from Genesis. The stack here is really making them have to think about the passes before they make them. Finally, they're going to have an open tunnel here. JC3 Live will slow it down, though, still. Working his way up. The stack is broken up for the Honey Badgers now, so he does have an opportunity to get this one over to JRH. And work his way up the field.
Not only going to try and get the pass through, but unfortunately for JC will not find it. Dewey Blank will get the slap off, but for it to go nowhere except right into Cincy's hands. That's actually a phenomenal send through. Getting very close to that goal, but let's see who's going to be there first. It is Fallout Cast, going to just fall right into the dispossession, giving them now a 4-point lead. The Honey Badgers starting to get more and more points on the board. I'm curious to see how Genesis is going to respond with that.
Genesis looks a little intimidated on these jousts with the stack that's coming from Honey Badgers. It's really just making them stop in their tracks right at midfield. JC3 Live now, though, gets this one. Oh, it's intercepted by Fallout Cast. Picked up by Dewey Blank. He has 2 guys on there. The shot off of Nugget just below goal. And then Cincy picks up the loose disc and just underhands it in 8-2. Honey Badgers continue to put on the pressure.
I should probably get something to drink. I was like, why am I choking my own words? I'm like, well, I don't have any water next to me, so maybe after this round I'll do that. But you know what? I'll be fine. As long as there's action, I will continue speaking as CD now with the slow QB. As for the side of the Honey Badgers, they aren't really pushing up that much, so there's no real need to take it fast. Just use all the time that you have. Even though that point difference looks scary, you still have 5.5 minutes to respond, as I'll try to be sent down through, but YOLO Man on the backfield there to intercept that shot. with some unfortunate bounces, but not only with the potential goal, but no, will be right into CD's hands.
And CD now has this disc over to one and only. We'll get this over to JC3 Live, and he will cut right into the bubble and finds a much-needed goal for Genesis. 8-4 here. Finally getting into the Honey Badger zone after it seemed like a couple of minutes of them trying to get that disc through mid. They're able to find a goal.
So that's what it meant. I thought it was like one non-lay or something. It's just one and only.
I think so.
I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense. Now I gotta think about it because that's a one and that's an only. That's not like two. I'm so sorry if I've pronounced your name wrong this entire time. Nonetheless, that's gonna be fast. But the YOLO man is gonna have that reaction speed really down well and get the interception. But JRH on the backfield, intercepting it. But right before, it will be YOLO man getting a phenomenal send through. As now, a little bit of a contention while JRH will try and gain possession.
He will get there first and slaps it away as he had a stack on him. JC3 Live tried to get that disc out, but he was stunned. Dewey Blank now also picks up the disc and is stunned. Some fighting here. Finally recovered by Genesis, and they'll clear this one off a bow tie. Pick it up. CD thought about the shot, stops. Over to JC3 Live. He'll pass this one over to one and only, but he just misses. Recovered by JRH over one and only. He'll take another shot, and he doesn't miss that time. He only misses one and only time. I guess I have to retire at this point. That's going to be the best I will ever do.
That's the one and only time that you can use that pun. There we go. Nonetheless, a phenomenal response from the side of Genesis. Now only a 2-point difference. Cincy with the possession, and Cincy will get stunned out right before JRH. They're, the side of Genesis, they're looking for a goal as CD now with the possession. Gonna be challenged by a lot of players, and unfortunate grab. One and only will be there instead. Just juking along the Geos, trying to find an open opportunity. JRH to see the CD gonna try and go for the possible pass to one and only. One and only gonna try and go for potentially a pass straight to JC. Almost looks like it might have gone for just an anchor, but instead anchored right onto the wall to pass it to JC and make an amazing play to now tie this up, MattMeeko.
Yeah, so after even struggling to get out of their zone, 6 straight goals now, or sorry, 6 straight points from Genesis. And they have responded with some great passing plays as well. Honey Badgers now, is it their turn? Have this one at mid, stolen by JC3, or JR.
Oh.
JC3 just misses the goal there, just a little bit underneath. Recovered by CD, and he will reset that back to one and only.
One and only now with the possession, just taking their time, honestly, just going for the juice, wasting time to make sure that the side of Genesis can get the open opportunity. JC Live going to try and go for a potential one-on-one, but it will be Honey Badgers able to get the clear through. Now, the stacks coming through. It looking like it might be the Honey Badgers. Dewey Blank with the possession, just going to try and go for the reset. Pass it down to Fallout. Fallout going to go for the one-on-one and make it in 50 seconds. And now the Honey Badgers are back up with 2 points.
And the pressure now back on Genesis to find a goal. They haven't gotten a lead yet in this game. Did have it tied up now. On the joust, first to pick it up will be CD. He'll make that pass out to JC3 Live. This has been a little bit of a struggle getting this disc out on the joust for Genesis, but this time they make some good passing plays, and they'll get this one through mid. JC back to CD. CD will slowly work up, holding the wall here. To double diamond to JRH. JRH up to JC. JC over. Oh, what a great pass to one and only. He fakes the shot and just gets it out of his hands and puts it in the goal before he gets stunned. And we have a tie game yet again with 40 seconds left.
Oh boy, the nail biter to see who can leave the message and see who can come out of this mess right now. And with the remaining 30 seconds left on the clock, which team is going to be able to use it the most? As now Cincy will get it straight stolen through. One and only going for the long shot, but CD will take advantage of. There's not any more time. It is Genesis winning this first round. Oh my gosh. What a close game at that. And I guess Genesis just came back at the last minute and it worked out.
Yep, Honey Badgers on all the jousts for Genesis were having a stack up right in those tunnels. And Genesis said, you know what, you're going to do that to us, we're going to do it right back to you, and we're going to do it better. And score the game winner on a quick response, 12-10. Their only lead, they really only had it for what, 20 seconds? Wow, definitely a response back there. A great game. Like from Genesis, you know, they were out of it for a while. But the big thing in Echo Arena is you're never out of it until you're mathematically out of it. I was going to say the buzzer, but that's not true. You can definitely be out of it way before the buzzer.
Yep.
But they did not quit, and they mounted this comeback and completed it.
Now here's the crazy thing. Genesis, even though I don't know, they just didn't get as many points at the start, yet still, they took 67% of the possession time, 3 minutes and 57 seconds compared to Honey Badgers with only a minute 58. Yet shots taken, at least for this first round, are pretty equal. Looks like for the side of Genesis, they're a lot more centered on bubble passes, as they did take their time and give it a little bit of patience, and you can get a lot more points in. But nonetheless, second round, here we go. Let's see if Honey Badgers can bring this back, or will Genesis take this train to the moon and win the second round? Who will know? MattMeeko, second round.
Oh, you're not going to say I stole it or I'm taking it from you or anything? Okay, just making sure.
Yep. Ended it off weirdly.
Second round here. Genesis is up one round. Let's see if they can complete it or if we're going to get a round three. A headbutt here coming in from Genesis, but it will be recovered by YOLO Man. He'll throw that through the tunnel, but Genesis is right there to pick up the disc. Oh, but pressure put on by Dewey Blank now. Cincy picks up this disc, has an open goal, and oh, he just misses it. Still recovered, though, by Dewey Blank. He has a lot of time, and who will just easily dunk that one home. A missed opportunity for 3 points. Let's see later in the game if that will come back to bite the Honey Badgers.
Yeah, a phenomenal first 21 seconds is now Honey Badgers doing the same thing that they did first round and getting the first point on the board. So let's see how the side of Genesis responds. Sackville Honey Badgers not extremely pushing up, just letting them find their positioning. But actually wanted to do it hard. Not really trying to break up that stack, trying to get it away, and they go for the reset option as there wasn't really a lot to work with, as now CD will try and get the sent down through. Fortunately, it will be the one and only to get that cleared out, but since he will be there on the coming in from the front end to the back end, just waiting on as now YOLO Man down to Fallout, and Fallout have it just sending it down through.
And the stack is going to get there for Genesis, but they do miss the disc.
Oh, no.
Dewey Blank picks it up, cuts towards goal, and a great save from CD. And he'll clear that one all the way down into the bottom trap. Here is... Oh, Fallout does get stunned out, but YOLO Man is there to recover. And now cutting is Dewey Blank, looking for another opportunity. Over to Fallout. Fallout quickly going to it. And one and only will get that back. Not all the way through, but a stack does come through for Genesis, and they'll clear this one all the way down in the bell shot. JC3 live with a three-pointer from half court, and now they take the lead that quickly.
With your special guest, Ignite. Anyways. What a shot. That is going to be a huge sting for the side of Honey Badgers. Just getting that nice, just absolute dime into goal. Cincy now with the possession, they're not wasting any time as Chewy Blank is just going to... Sorry, Dewey Blank. There's two types of Dewey, Chewy. I don't know. I'm hungry now. Anyways, Dewey Blank with the possession will get stunned out. Lots of fumbling here, but JC3 live with the possession. Gonna go for the pass to one and only, but unfortunately will not be there, as now they are inverted, just trying to find the possession. JC3 just gonna go for another reset to CD.
CD now has this disc. If there's one thing you could say to describe this Genesis team, it is patience. A lot of patience from them as they slowly come to the bubble. Pass back here. Oh, and JC misses. Fight here now for the disc. Picked up. Genesis keeps it. JRH will find one and only. Gets it to JC, and a great save. YOLO Man keeps that one out and keeps this a 1-point game. And back at midfield, since he'll try to grab, but he's stunned out, and it'll be cleared back down by CD.
Oh. Just
JC was still there. That's how patient he was.
Jay. Oh my gosh. Just perfect position. That is...
Wow.
That is crazy. Nonetheless, it is now Cincy with the possession. 4 points down. They still have a lot of time. 6 minutes left. Dewey Blank now with the pass to YOLO. YOLO gonna go for the 1-on-1, but the save just gonna keep it out of their hands right away. As now that will be a slap through, and nobody there for the first possession, but one and only will be there for the pass. A potential bounce, but CD will find the possession and go for the just a little 360 around the goal and pop it in. Now 6 points up for this second round.
There's nothing better as a goaltender to make a huge save and then come back and get an easy dunk to score. What a quick swing, and Genesis now has control of this game, up by 6. Honey Badgers now, they're going to be a little patient here, wait their turn. Cincy, get this disc over to Dewey Blink. Comes through tunnel, has a stack on him, but we'll throw that one back to YOLO Man. He gets this pass to Cincy. Cincy will find Fallout. He gets the shot. Oh, another. How many is that at this point? CD just a brick wall in goal. Cleared all the way down. Picked up by one and only. Another quick response after a huge save from CD.
On the board, it only says CD has 3. CD, I feel like they have had so much more. It is crazy to see. Everything is just right for the side of Genesis, and they're just popping off. 4.5 minutes left on the clock. Let's see for the side of the Honey Badgers what they can do with this time. They still have an open opportunity and a potential shot at that, but CD will be there on the goalie, still trying to defend, as Cincy will find the interception. Dewey gonna go for the 1-on-1, just not enough time, and they will get stunned out. The one and only just popping off heads and just calling a headshot after a headshot, as now the YOLO Man will pass it up to Dewey. Dewey gonna go for the potential bounce shot, but will not connect, as one and only will get that sent through with a little bit of weird geo bouncers, but nonetheless, it is now in mid.
YOLO will pick it right back up and come right back in with the disc. Tries to hit Cincy, but it hits Trench. Dewey Blank gets stunned, recovered by Cincy. He'll start pushing towards, gets it to YOLO Man. He has a couple people on him, and a great save from CD again. Just continuing to stop any chance that Honey Badgers have of getting back in this game. If he continues playing this way, Genesis wins round 2. No doubt, JG.
The highlight reads are coming in strong, especially with the new UI. It makes it look just so spiffy. And now I actually kind of like to have the UI in the replays because it's just so nice. Anyways, CD now at the position. This is an open opportunity to go for the 1-on-1, but a semi-side reset, cross pass down to one and only gonna go for the jukes, make a legitimate reset down to JC3 live on the bow tie. Is now just playing around. They have the game right now. They're gonna take great advantage as the YOLO Man was stunned, and CD will take that and just hit a 13 straight, and Genesis now up 10.
Not only is CD making saves, he's scoring goals. This man can't be stopped right now in this round too. Not single-handedly. This is a team game, and you'll never single-handedly do anything. But CD's getting pretty close for as much as you can for single-handedly helping your team win a game. Dewey Blank now will bring this one through tunnel. Throws it all the way down. This will be picked up by CD. Slowly looks to try to clear that one through. It looked like a pass maybe to JC, but will bounce down into the trap here. Recovered by JC, cleared all the way down. Oh, and right there is one and only. He just will flip around and dunk that one in. He had all the time in the world. 14-2 for Genesis.
It seems like they're owning this game more and more now. So, yeah, it's that momentum's just that train. They're farther than just the moon. They're off to Pluto right now. They're just soaring high, and it's just everything works through. But still, Honey Badgers in this fight till the end, going to try and find a pass down through, but CD will get the slap off, and that will be into that little congestion. But no. Unfortunately, Dewey will get stuffed out, but Cincy able to find the repossession, pass it down to YOLO. YOLO gonna get the jukes on through. A minute and a half left. They need to do something now if they want to try and have any possibility to come back. As YOLO Man with the pass, YOLO Man potentially just gonna go for the one-on-one, the stun, the send through, and now a shot in the goal. 39 seconds, a 10-point difference with only a minute left on the clock.
Yeah, at least that's a goal you can take morale-wise there. A nice drive into the bubble, and YOLO Man will put that one home. 10 points. Definitely not enough time left. Genesis here. Take this disc. CD to JC. Let's see if they keep up this patience or if they're going to continue pushing. Because they forgot about the patience after they start scoring in this game. This one picked up now. CD will slap it out. Dewey blank there to recover it, though, for the Honey Badgers. Gets it down to Cincy. He's stunned out by JC. JC then tries to pick up the disc, stunned out. Fallout cast. We'll clear that one all the way back to YOLO Man. We'll reset. He'll look and find Fallout. Fallout over to Cincy, cutting towards the bubble. Makes a pass to Dewey blank. And he'll put this one in on the side. 14-6 here. The side of Genesis. As that's the end of the round, JG. Oh, actually, there's a second left. I'm sorry.
Wow. Caught it too early on me, huh?
Oh.
All right. I'm so offended. I can't believe he did that to me.
Oh, no. I'm just going to have to... It was actually even more than a second. It was like 1.8 seconds.
Wow. Just wasting my time here. Come on. Time is money. No, time is now. Anyways, it's 1-2. Actually, I think that's one of the shortest reverse sweeps I've seen. For the side of the Honey Badgers, they had a phenomenal start, but as soon as the engines from the side of Genesis started to go, they were just on fire, and they just had everything connected. And I think, at least for the side of the Honey Badgers, what they were doing in their first round was really good, and they were finding their spots. But I just feel like some of the passes could have just, at least some of them just got way too contested and just way too just clustered up way too quickly. If they can just find good clears, and even if it's short, if it's distance, it's still distance. But other than that, Matt, what you thinking?
I think if you saw in the first round, Honey Badgers had control of that game. And what it was is they were scoring goals, and on the joust, they were really putting the pressure onto Genesis, and Genesis seemed like they were nervous. They were intimidated by that stack that was coming in. And it wasn't necessarily pushing the quarterback there, but they were in the area, really weren't giving them anywhere to pass. But then at the end of that round, they had a talk or something. They figured something out because they said, listen, we need to move this disc around a little more to make this stack not viable, and actually even put some pressure on the stack, as you said at one point. They start to figure out that stack and move the disc down the field, and then they were catching Honey Badgers on like 3-on-2s. And after that first round at the end there, they took control and they never looked back.
Well said. Mr. Cameraman, you got anything else to add to also lovely VRML?
Just a matter in 30 minutes, we're going to be on channel 2 with the Echoholics game versus AE or EA, whatever how you pronounce the two-letter SWA sound. Will be pronounced what? Go away, kid. And we'll be right back after this, but close us out, JG.
Alrighty, thank you so much. Once again, this has been VRML 1. Our first game was Overkill versus Instinct. Instinct taking it in 2, but Overkill still having a phenomenal response. It's a team to watch out for, especially during Season 5. And Honey Badgers and Genesis. Genesis coming back at the end of the first round to just get a phenomenal streak, and the chemistry was just flying off the walls, and everything was just radioactive just with how much chemistry was happening. This has been VRML 1. My name has been JG. With me today as a co-caster was MattMeeko, and on the cameras was an oh-so-wonderful Newton Dad. Until next time, we will see you guys later.
And we're underway.
VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Asterion Products, Border Foods, VR Cover, ProTube VR, Rebuff Reality, and VRware.net.